Hi, this is Mr. Husken. I wanted to put together a short video in case you were not able to attend the live Zoom session today, or if there were any technical difficulties and you somehow weren't in the Zoom session. Um, all we did today was I went through this PowerPoint presentation about myself just so that you guys could get to know me and talked about the rest of the week. Tomorrow we're going to watch a video about all the class rules and expectations and what we're going to be learning this year. On Thursday, we're going to go all through Schoology and make sure that you can get your assignments and submit your assignments properly. And then on Friday, we're going to start on geography and actually learn a little bit about um, what is geography, and you'll have a short assignment and no homework this weekend. So that's that. But anyways, here is a little bit about me. I am in my 21st year of teaching, and it's my 18th year at Anchor Bay. I spent some time living up north for 3 years, so um, I moved back home, and I've been in Anchor Bay ever since. I went to Western Michigan University and studied English and history, and that's why I'm a social studies teacher. I got a master's degree in technology, so actually this online learning I'm pretty decent at. So if you have any questions, feel free to ask. I have a principalship degree from Saginaw Valley, and I'm not ready to be a principal yet, but maybe down the line somewhere I will become a principal. I grew up in Sterling Heights, Michigan. I went to Ford High School and I played 3 sports, and I have actually coached all 3 of those sports at Anchor Bay at one time or another. I also took a lot of art classes when I was growing up, and so one awesome experience I had was that I went on a field trip to Italy and studied Renaissance art when I was in 11th grade. So that's a little bit about me growing up. My current family, I have my wife of 14 years. She is a counselor at Armada Middle School. And I have 2 boys, Will and Jacob. Will is the same age as you. He's going into 6th grade and entering middle school for the first time. And then my son Jacob is going into 4th grade. And so I also have 2 dogs, Chewy and Oreo. They are brothers. And so we adopted them 3 years ago. Um, some of my likes, I like to fish and go golfing with my wife in the summer. And typically we go to concerts. This is 2 summers ago. We met DJ Cool, and if you don't know who that is, you can ask your parents. He was really famous about 20 years ago. Uh, Other things I like to do is I'm a U of M fan. The rest of my family is not, so we're a house divided. I play fantasy football, and I'm in 2 leagues, and so I'm going to be drafting my fantasy football leagues later in the week. And I do play video games, and Skyrim is my favorite game. So if that's your thing, I can definitely talk to you about that. Um, Here's a game I made, Michigan horseshoes, and so when my family goes tailgating, we, we play the Michigan horseshoes game. Um, at Anchor Bay South, we have a bridge building club. It's only for 7th and 8th graders. So if you're not playing any winter sports, I would suggest you joining the bridge building club. It's a lot of fun. If your team does well and you make it to states, then we get to stay at a really fancy hotel in Grand Rapids and go out to dinner, and we go to a museum, and it's a lot of fun. It's a really cool thing to be a part of. So I encourage you to do that. In the summertime, I typically I teach a girls camp for STEM careers, and this is something I feel strong about. There's not enough girls in STEM fields, and there's a ton of money to be made in STEM careers, so I'm doing my part to promote that. This past summer, I typically go on a long vacation, but this year we just went up north and stayed with my mom and dad, and we went into Indian River and we met Jonathan Rand at Chillermania and saw the big cross in the woods. And then we built a cornhole set, my boys and I, and they put the Michigan State symbol on theirs, and I put the awesome U of M symbol on mine. Here's a video of my son at my parents' house. Is that? I also got a Blackstone griddle this past summer. I like cooking, and my friend bought me the chef hat like they wear at Osaka because I do a lot of hibachi grill cooking. So that was one of the best birthday presents I've ever gotten in my life. And what I expect, please come prepared every day. Please give me your best effort. Mr. Latona and Mrs. Hunter will be talking to you more about the 212 degrees. And instead of using respectful voices, because we're not face to face, make sure that you are using good online etiquette and being nice to your classmates and being respectful. I have no problem at all if you disagree with somebody in the discussion board, but always be respectful and polite when answering questions in the discussion board. And don't waste your free education. Just give me a good effort and let's make it a great year. I will see you all tomorrow.